Basin Electric directors took action on a deferred loss that was initially set up in 2018. Katrina Wald is Basin Electric Vice President and Controller and explains why the loss was recorded and deferred and what the board's action this month accomplished.
So back in 2018, there was projections for depressed natural gas prices. So that required us to look at our coal gasification assets at DGC to see if the book value of those were recoverable. And according to accounting guidance, we look at those and we determine if there's an impairment. Well, when we looked at the recoverability, or the lack of recoverability of these assets, we determined that they were impaired, and an impairment loss of $298.8 million was recorded. So then, as a result of that, DGC no longer had retained earnings. Their retained earnings were depleted or gone. So Basin had to record this loss on their books, their loss on their investment in DGC. And in order to avoid a substantial consolidated loss, the board had the authority through regulatory accounting to defer a portion of that loss. They ended up deferring $113 million of the loss. And in doing that, they said that loss can be brought into margins over a 20-year time frame, or there's an option to early amortize it or bring it in earlier than that 20-year time frame. So now we fast forward to 2021, and as a result of strong margins, we're able to early amortize that deferral, and essentially that balance will be zero at the end of 2021. So in 3 years, that balance, that deferred loss balance, has been brought down to zero, and we no longer have to worry about bringing that deferred loss into margin in the future.